Yes, good afternoon, people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Natasha, and this is my business page. And I just have to come here to talk about something today that happened while I was in the park taking my exercise, which I do every day. And you know, people be paying attention to you without you knowing that people watching you. So, you make friends and you build, little connections with people, the regulars who always come to the park and walk. But this morning I had an encounter and, it made me realize it's really be careful what you do out there because people are looking at you. And people not just looking, but they're observing you. So while, I in my routine, now every I don't go at the same time every morning. It depends how I feel when I get up. If I feel to come out my bed early or sometimes I just push it back. I was like, okay, let me just take a little extra hour or whatever the case is. So I don't have a standard time to go to the park every day. And I can do that. I have the flexibility to do that, because I work for myself. That's one of the prime benefits of working for yourself. So while I was walking around the park, busy going, minding my business, I was stopped. So I was stopped, gently stopped, and she started talking. She said, you mind if I join you and just have a conversation? And I said, sure, you know. And we started talking, and she said to me, I look at you, and you always come to the park. You're not in a rush to leave. Like some other people, she pointing out other people because they have to go to work. So they come and walk early because they gotta leave. She said, and I don't come, I cannot afford to come every day and I cannot afford to stay past a certain time. So I said, why? And she said, because I have, you know, responsibilities. She was kind of reluctant to say, and that's fine, that's her business. But then she came back to me now. She said, "But like, you don't come a certain time. You come whenever." She said, "Cause I live close by, so I see you." She said, "And you come later. Sometimes you come early." And I said, "How she does that? Because knowing life here, you have to go to work." And I said, "I can do that because I work for myself." So she said, "What do you do?" I said, I work online, digital marketing. So I have my own schedule. And more importantly, I have flexibility to do what I want, when I want, how I want. I said, and my business runs on automation. I get into my business because, I'm so proud. I'm always proud to talk about this business because I never know, never know that I could work so easy in the US. Never know that I could work this easy. So I said, I'm talking to you right now and my business is actually working and all that is facts, that is true. And she said, what do you do? And I said, well, first off, what do you do? Because you asking me a lot of questions because of your situation. So tell me a little more about yourself and why you're so interested in what I do. And she said, this is friendly conversation. It was actually really nice. And she said to me, first off, I have a special needs child. And that really touched my heart. And she said, the child goes to special ed and stuff like that, but most times they have to be at home because of being too sick to be out of the house and stuff like that. And she said, but she works as well, and she always have to take time off, time off, time off. They kind of like work with her, but it takes up all her PTO has to be used up before she could actually take that vacation time because she always have to use those, impromptu days off, that request or whatever the case is. And she said she would, hearing that I work for myself, she was very, very interested in what I do because she wants to change her dynamics and stuff like that. And I explained to her the business, I said, well, first step, you got to sign up, on my link. I gave her my link. I said, it's not for everybody, you know. And I say that generally, everything is not a one size fit all kind of thing. And I said, but for those of us who took that leap of faith, we are living well. We are doing well. We doubted, we doubted the process because sometimes it was something a little too good to be true, but we took a leap of faith, and I explained to her what to do. So yes, she took it. By the time, well, the conversation ended. I gave her all the information necessary. By the time I get back to my house, she already signed up, and she took the next step. I gave her my number and everything because everything is there, and she called me, and she was so thankful. So let me talk the thing. You know, that bring me to a place for us to talk the thing. Let us talk the thing. And she's also an immigrant. You know, she's also an immigrant who, came here many, many years ago, way before I even came to this country. And like I said, this is not an immigrant thing. This business is for everybody. It has no barrier here. It has no barrier here. And she called me because she wanted, more information and stuff and whatever. And I gave it to her, and I said, well, we were able to relate now on the business because she watched the webinar. So she had a broader idea of the business, the objectives and stuff like that. And, she was thanking me so much because she said for years she wanted something that she can do from home that would relieve the pressure of having to send her child off, even on days that he didn't want to go. He's verbal. He didn't want to go, but she had to send him because she had to work. She has to go to work. Also, she has an employer. And as lenient as they are, it can only go but so far because at the end of the day, the job has to get done. So she said, this business looked like something that I can do. Like I said, she learned more about it by watching the webinar, which is the first step. And my sister became my business partner. My sister went in there. She went in there. So I know her success story is coming. And like I say, I feel I feel really good to know that I really changed somebody's life through this business. Because we have to think about ourselves, our position, our time, how we get time to spend with our children, whether they're sick or not sick, how we get time to spend more time with our children because the children need you. You always send your children off to school and you run to work. We don't get a lot of time. And when you come home, you have more mommy stuff to do. You can't really sit and spend time with your children. And before you know it, your children off to bed. And the morning repeats itself. Tomorrow repeats itself. It's the same thing over and over. Let we talk the thing. Let we talk the thing. How this thing working against family matters. So my simple walk in the park changed somebody's life. So people out there, this business could fix it for you. It can. It can. And because of her situation, and she just looking at me, I have no idea this lady paying attention to me. When I go to the park, I mind my business, I say hi, I say hello, I always say good morning. That's something in me from the Caribbean. I always greet people, good morning, how are you? And pleasantly, and I go my way and I take my exercise. Sometimes I make 10 laps, sometimes I make 15 laps, sometimes my average is 20 laps, which is 4 miles. So that's my average every day, to make 4 miles. Clear my head, relax myself, sweat it out, and come. And I could do that. I could spend whatever time I want in the park. I do not have to rush. And this lady was observing me, how I am never in a rush. I am never in a rush. And I always go to the park in the morning, but I'm never in a rush. Sometimes when I'm finished working, I just sit there. Oh, I also play netball. For who know, no. We know netball is a Caribbean thing. You know, few foreign countries play it like Australia. So we know what is netball. I have my netball. I go to the court. I, shoot some shots and play around on the netball court and stuff because I have the time to spend how long I want in my activities. And this lady was paying attention to that. That is amazing how people pay attention. Be careful what you do out there. And when people come up to you, always have a strong message for them. And I feel so good that I could help somebody through this business to change her situation, her living situation. So, for those of you out there, there are many other people out there. You may not meet me in person, but you are following my page. And for who I may pop up on your Facebook page. If you're looking for that change to meet your situation and change it around for you, then you can sign up with your name and a valid email on my website and just explore this business, because this business changed life, it changed situation, it's a high ticket business at the same time. So when you get back your flexibility, you work on your own schedule, you're not selling anything, no selling involved, no badger, no family member. When you understand how this business works, and yet you earn a high ticket commission, but the value that this business brings to you is unmatched. The value, and it's a long-term value that encompasses everything that your 9 to 5 do not give you. Your 9 to 5 is important. We understand that. I had a 9 to 5 too. But since we have social media, and social media now, all these big companies plugging into the social media and using it to project the sale and generate sale. Why not you get in and be a part of that and cut down on that 9 to 5 pressure? Cut that 9 to 5 pressure down. We have, this business is legitimate, 100% legitimate. Yes, it pays taxes. It's a patented commission you're getting. When you find out more, you learn more through signing up on my website. You can do your own research. It have negative out there because this is competition. They will try to fight this business down because it's a competitive market. You have to understand what competition does. But knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. When you get in and you see the successes of a lot of business owners out there, including myself, because I was skeptical. Of course I was skeptical. Because this is an investment in yourself. This is not something coming in and you pay free. No, you got to invest in yourself. It's an affordable investment. A lot of people invest, also myself. I invest in a college degree. Did I know that I would have passed my exam? I didn't know, but I invested to go to school. I wasn't sure I would pass all 46 courses that I did. I didn't know that when I signed up to go to college. But I took a leap of faith. I also took a risk on myself because I believe in myself. And I passed all my subjects, all my courses, everyone. But I didn't know that from the start. So it's just like this. You invest in yourself. You don't know until you get in, because it's called risk. There are positive risk and negative risk. This is a positive risk, and it's affordable. It's affordable. And I'm telling you, it have a very high ROI, return of investment. All around, like I say, your time, freedom, flexibility goes with you wherever you go. No schedule, no selling, no inventory. Travel where you want, when you want. Spend time with your children. And this lady noticed this with me just walking in the park. She noticed I have time. I am never in a rush. That did something to me this morning. I just had to come and talk the thing. I had to come and talk the thing with my followers and for whoever's seeing this, how this business is reflecting on me. It's reflecting on me. So, like I say, I come to talk the thing. Sign up, natashamarketing.com, with your name and a valid email. You could also WhatsApp me, 347-335-4652. I will put it on my screen and change it. Change the thing. Get your time freedom back. I still shocked that this lady, I come to exercise in the park and notice my time and my business. This is what she noticed, my business reflecting on me. All right. So have a good one. Think about what I said and think about how you could apply it in your life and how it could change things for you. All right. So have a good one, people. I really hope this inspires somebody, because imagine I am already the business owner and I am truly inspired by it, and I feel so grateful that I can, help someone, inspire someone and help someone to change. And this lady thanked me so much, and this is just the beginning. I know she have more thanks to bring to me when she see what this business will do for her. This is extraordinary. Okay, so do yourself a favor. Don't sit on the fence and don't let doubt keep you back. Do not let doubt keep you back. Don't get in your own way. All right? I hope I do something for somebody today. Stay blessed. God bless you all.